Dubois alive! How we doing? Welcome back to Andy's Cavern. So Dubois is alive and well, it appears. He's been doing interviews where he claims he's still in fight mode, he says. And he wants anybody. He wants Usyk, he wants Parker. He's ready for anybody. Is he going to get anybody? Is he going to get who he wants? Who knows? But he has come out, and wherever he's been, he's back now. He's back. Is he bad? So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Is he going to get the Usyk fight? Looks like the IBF are sanctioning Chisora to fight him, challenge him for his IBF title. As I said the other day, stop the war. We don't need this. Chisora doesn't need it. But, like I say, if he's passing medicals, people are paying to watch it. People are paying him to fight. There's not a lot we can do about it. At the end of the day, he's maybe his own worst enemy. You can only help people who are willing to help themselves. You can bang your head off the wall, try to help people that don't want your help, and it just becomes a game of frustration. So we don't want to see it, and probably if I didn't have a boxing channel, I probably wouldn't watch it. But because I've got a boxing channel and predominantly talk about boxing, I've kind of got to watch it, don't I? So I might not agree with it, but I've got to watch it. At the end of the day, it's his choice. He knows the risks. What can we do? It's like watching a train crash, possibly, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. But Chisora is going to be suffering in years to come, I think. If his family really care about him, they should try to put a stop to it. But they probably get used to a lifestyle with the amount of money he's getting, aren't they? And that's his only way of funding that lifestyle. Well, I think Chisora could probably go into wrestling or something like that. He's got a bit of character about him that he could do stuff like that, outlandish. You know what wrestling's like. If Fury's done it, he's been in the wrestling in WWE, hasn't he? So what's to stop Chisora following that line instead of carrying on boxing? It's probably be better for his health, I would imagine. Yeah, so Dubois, he's reappeared, and they're talking about a June date, I think, for a fight. So whoever it's going to be, could it be Parker? I think it should be. Though looks like the WBO are ordering Usyk to fight Parker, aren't they? So defend his title against Parker. So that's what it looks like. It's going to be Chisora, doesn't it? That's kind of what it looks like. We hope it's not going to be that. I'd rather see Dubois fight Ajit Kabayel. I think he's more deserving. Well, a lot of people are saying Chisora's not deserving of a world title shot, but this is maybe controversial, but I think he's more deserving of a world title shot than Anthony Joshua, who the Talk Sport Fab Four or whatever all the liquors at Talk Sport, the Anthony Joshua liquors. Adam Smith, Chief Liquors, Spencer Oliver, and the Gad. Can't call Adam Carter a liquor. He's one that most likely asks the right questions, if he's allowed to get in a position to ask the right questions, which I think they kind of keep him on a tight leash, don't they? Because he might ask something they don't want asked. So Simon Jordan seems to grown a backbone again recently, so he's coming out with things that we want to hear. How long that'll last, I don't know. unless he has another duel with Bricktop or Eddie Hills that put him back in his box. But certainly he's vocal against Joshua getting a title shot, which I totally agree with him on that. I'm sure he said something else the other day that I agreed with as well. So yeah, but the rest of the liquors will be blowing Joshua's trumpet to get him a world title shot. But ironically, Chisora is probably more deserving because he's come off a few wins, whereas I mean, was it Gerald Washington and then Joe Joyce, now Otto Wallen. So, and that was only just before that fight that was Bricktop said it was an IBF eliminator, and of course he jumps up the queue now because like I said the other day, Martin Bacoli and Adio Ajigba, they were fighting a final eliminator, but of course that's all been knocked on the head after Bacoli got stopped by Parker after stepping in at last minute. So so it could be Chisora fighting Dubois. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all. Would Dubois show mercy like Ali showed, like Larry Holmes showed Muhammad Ali? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But Dubois is like, once he's programmed to do something, I don't see him backing off anybody. Once he's programmed to attack, that's it. If Dubois gets his wish, or I think it was Usyk wanted to fight Dubois, wasn't it, for the undisputed. I don't see him beating Usyk. I think Usyk's just he's a box of tricks, isn't he, Usyk? So, and he just totally baffled Dubois the last time, didn't he? And I'm not interested in all that. It was a low blow, all this. It wasn't a low blow and all this nonsense and that. Bricktop and Don Chat, Big Daddy Don were all shouting about it afterwards, weren't they? But again, Usyk didn't get his flowers, so to speak, after that fight. He keeps getting robbed of glory, Usyk, in post-fight interviews, doesn't he? Absolute disgrace. He's a modern day legend, Usyk, and he should be respected as the modern day legend that he is. Yeah, so we shall wait and see what happens with that. There was something else on my mind, but again, it's late. It's in the witching hour, and it slipped my mind. Whatever it was, just something else I was meant to say. Anyway, we'll leave it at that tonight, and I shall, whatever I remember, whatever I was meant to say, I'll write it down when it comes back to me, and I'll do another video about it. I hope you're all well out there, guys, and I think I'm back on with Porky this beginning of this week, and Canada Bob, hope he's doing well out there. He's coming on my channel sometime soon, and big shout out to all the commission guys, big shout out to Porky's Corner, big shout out to Canada's Boxing channel. Like and subscribe to them all, if you haven't already, of course. And if you have, thanks very much. And if you've liked and subscribed here, thanks very much. It's very much appreciated. And if you haven't, if you've got any friends who are boxing fans or like boxing or just a bit of nonsense, please share the videos with them. It'd be much appreciated. Okie dokie. I think that's all for tonight. It's good night from me. Good night.